Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of D&D Russ 2k7Teen, Episode 5. This is titled Sparmpamania Running Wild, for all two of you who watch. So we're going to begin. We have a new player with us, Monsieur Pope. Nice. Our immense audience is incredibly intimidating. So that's why everyone's muted. And so we're going to begin. When we last saw our party was flying in essentially a glorified air balloon, a hot air balloon rather, flying towards the city of Citadel. As the dawn was breaking, the party was able to see the gorgeous city of Citadel and what looked to be smoke billowing out from the Senate. I believe Elva was the name of. Actually, I have my. Pardon me. All right, Nami. Nami, yes. Nami was the one who went with you guys. Nami cried out, "Something's wrong. Something's wrong. There's something going on in the Senate right now." Last time we had posted. We had posted on Twitter asking people to submit names for folks to be named after, and we had a nice little group of them. So you'll have to meet some of them a little bit later on. We have Uncle Fuck, which was just great. We'll put Uncle Fuck in there somewhere. But we are going to start our night with Sparmp. Brandon, would you choose to just quickly give a little blurb about Sparmp for everyone?
Okay, let's see if we can do this. Greetings, everyone. My name is Sparmp. I'm a half-orc barbarian. I like long walks on the beach and romantic evenings spent curled up with the squeeze box. My list of hobbies include cheese, and I fucking hate looters. Are we allowed to say fuck? Am I allowed to say fuck?
Oh, absolutely. Go for it.
I fucking hate looters and ballooners. They're all a bunch of dickwads, and I'm gonna kick them in their wads of dick.
Nice.
I also really like crocheting.
So we find our newest hero, Sparmp, in the Gladiator's Dome in Citadel. They are going face to face with a very, very large. He's almost like a Goliath. A very ugly Goliath named Craig Lionfist. And this is the Dome, the same place that once upon a time Mordai would find himself in the Dome, duking it out for supremacy. And so I'm gonna have you roll initiative, Sparmp.
Okay, my initiative bonus is going into the
For what?
character sheet. All right, yeah. 7. Spartan feels confident with that.
Oh, initiative bonus would have been roll another 7. So, what's your dexterity modifier?
My dex modifier is 1.
Okay, so Craig is gonna get to go first.
Fucking Craig.
So, in the Dome, one thing that tends to happen quite often is, yes, there's a lot of fighting. We never actually established how real the fighting actually was. Mordai, do you want to?
I mean, my conception of it was always it's the outcome is mostly assured. What gets us to that point
is all up to them.
It's up to the artistry of those involved.
Okay, so you backstage, you've already kind of gone through your entrances for the night. You're in the dome. You, of course, being the famous good guy that everyone loves, you are slated to win against the Goliath Craig. And you both acknowledge this, except for Craig being the big giant that Craig is. Doesn't necessarily want to go down without Craig might have won. No, see, Craig doesn't believe in personas. Doesn't believe in believes in using their own name, no gimmicks.
Fucking Puro Racing fans.
So Craig's not necessarily happy about the fact that you're winning because Craig feels like they should go over.
And Craig can go work in fucking Japan where that shit gets over.
Yeah. So Craig's a little choked, so he might be throwing a little stiff tonight. So given that, Craig is going to attack first. And it's going to make first attack 5, which doesn't get it. So first attack, Craig, who has this massive hammer. Also, did we establish if weapons were legal in the dome? I believe they were.
I mean, hey, I'm willing to throw down.
Yeah, this is going to be a weapons fight.
That's
no
right.
disqualification. So yeah, Craig goes down with the hammer and just swipes at you and misses. You're able to dodge out of the way and just hits the ground. His hand starts to vibrate a little bit and goes for a second attack, which is a natural crit. And so from there, goes to swipe you again and hits the living heck out of you. And is going to do... Oh my god. 16 points of damage.
Well, fuck!
Good thing you're a barbarian.
Yeah!
With 20 points of health, or 28 points of health. Okay, so that's their turn. You're gonna go now.
Well, I mean, usually in this situation, I feel like I'd say lighten the fuck up, brother, and try and go into my shtick, but fuck it. This guy's going into business for himself.
Do you want to, try to do... I'll give you a free action. Do you want to, maybe try to persuade them to, lighten up?
Yes, in fact.
Alright, so you make a persuasion check.
You know what? Not persuasion. Intimidation, can I do that?
Yeah, totally.
Alright, so I get a +3 to that. That would be an unnatural 20.
Okay. And they had a 19. So, you did it, and he's like, ugh. He's decided, okay.
Wait, no. You didn't give me a chance to intimidate him.
Yeah, you go for it. Go for it.
Listen here, you fucking greenhorn. If you don't lighten the fuck up, this isn't going to happen in front of everyone. I'm going to drag you to the back. I'm going to shove this great axe up your ass, and I'm gonna chop down a fucking tree so I can write a book on how to work so you can fucking read it. Do you understand me? Or am I gonna need to fucking repeat myself? You little... shit.
And Craig goes, I don't know how to read.
Clearly, you don't know how to work. And with that, I'm just going to swing to punch him in the fucking jaw as hard as I can.
Okay, go for it.
What would be my bonus to that? Strength, probably?
Yep.
Okay, that would be a 21.
Yeah, definitely hit.
Okay, what would that be, a D6?
Yeah, D6 plus strength modifier.
Okay, sweet, max damage. Yeah, that hit him for 9.
Okay, cool. And that's the end of your turn. You want to move at all? Do you want to get out of the way? Do you want to just get up in the grill?
From there, after that huge punch, I'm going to assume that he's staggered.
Yeah,
I'm
totally.
a baby face. I'm gonna go toward the crowd and, I don't know, scream, "Cheese is wonderful," or something like that to get the crowd hype.
Oh, and they're totally... actually,
I gotta
just do
get
a
my
basic
shit in,
charisma
brother.
check. Just charisma check.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I'm happy I picked this dice today. That would be a unnatural 20 again.
Oh my god, so the crowd's going wild. And they're just going, cheese, 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 cheese.
To which I assume, cheese, 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 cheese,
And
cheese,
and like,
cheese.
so Craig is getting up, and he's just like frustrated, but he's also eyeing the fact that you've turned around.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm letting him get his heel shit in, brother.
Oh, I know. And so like, he's gonna get up and he's gonna charge at you. And rolls. What's your AC or your DC? AC.
My AC is 15.
Okay, so he doesn't get it. And he runs straight at you, and you catch him. You catch a glimpse of him right beforehand, and you kind of just grip him and throw him straight into the barrier of the dome, and he does. Yeah. Okay. So and he actually he's prone now on the ground.
Okay. Can I roll to put him in a crippler crossface and get the win via submission?
That'll be a strength check. Yeah, sure. But I'm gonna give you an advantage because he's already prone.
Strength check. That would be a 16.
Okay. He rolled an 8, so you got him into you got him into the move. Now you need to. Are you gonna intimidate him to make him tap? Or are you gonna just like reef on him?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll for an intimidate. That is a 17.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, dude, this dice is the shit.
So he just critted. So he's like, "I'm not gonna get you let you boss me around. I'm not gonna let you boss me around." And so, so you're gonna get a strength check, 17. Okay, so at this point he's in the crippler crossface, and you got him, and you think he might tap, but then he actually starts to, because of his large size, he actually starts to get up, and he has you. He has you in his grasp essentially as he's up in the air. You've still got the lock still on him, but he's kind of gotten you up in the air, and he's actually going to throw you.
Oh shit!
So I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
All right. 7.
Okay, so you tumble to the ground. You're going to be prone. He's going to grab it. He's going to go to grab you. Okay. I need you to do a strength check.
Strength check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
Saving throw? That would be 21.
Yeah, you totally. So he goes to grapple you, and you're actually able to reverse it, and you're able to roll him up. Or you're able to get. What do you want to do? Do you want to like try to pin him? Do you want to like make him submit somehow?
Yeah, fuck. Can I just roll him up for a small package and finish it Bret Hart style?
Okay. I'm gonna make you do another strength check for that, and you're gonna be at disadvantage because you're prone.
Much better. That would be a 19.
At disadvantage?
14. Or wait, fuck, I'm
You
mathing.
gotta roll again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll again.
Okay.
Okay, 14.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to get him, so you get him in the small package, and it's a 1, 2, and is he able to break out? Strength check one more time. It's gonna be a lot of strength checks for this.
He kicked out. Nat 1.
All right, so he kicks out, and both of you are kind of on the floor, and you're both kind of a little tired. I can't believe I'm DMing a wrestling match.
Dude, this isn't even the first for me.
Wicked. All
My
right,
campaigns have gotten fucking weird.
So you're both. He kicks out. He wants to get up to the ground, to his feet. What do you do?
He's getting up to his feet?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll get up to match him. Nothing screams dramatic like a show-off mid-match.
All right, so it's his turn. He's gonna run and try to drop kick you.
Okay.
Okay. He rolled pretty low, so I'm gonna give you a chance to counter.
What am I rolling here? Like a strength check?
Yeah, a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That would be a 15.
Yeah, you totally got him. So he runs up to get you, and he tries to do a drop kick, and you actually catch him in the air, and you're able to slam him down, and that's going to do 7 damage. Now you have him on the ground. You pretty much have just thrown him down, and you have his legs. What would you like to do?
I have his legs.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter.
All right, you're gonna do a strength check for that.
19.
Yeah, you totally got him. So he's in the sharpshooter, and he's like, so you're just gonna do one more strength check to see if you can get him to tap out, or if you want to try to get him to tap out in any other way.
I think we're gonna go for the submission here. Yep. If I end up getting this, then this dice gets a name. It earns a name. Sweet mother of goat's hits, we might have earned a name. 17.
He rolled a crit. So he's able to kick out at that point. So he's able to get out of it, but he's still prone, and you're still up, and you're still up. I'm gonna give you a chance to attack him or anything like that. You can knock him out too. Like, feel free to try doing that because he's been a dick to you.
How would I be facing him right now?
He's basically kneeling, and you're standing next to him. You got a good 5-6 feet away from him. I'll even say 10 feet.
I could probably nail him with a Kinshasa, right?
Yeah, go for it. You want to knee him in the face?
Yeah, just gonna knee him right in the fucking face.
And, Craig is
yeah. You get a name. You get a name. I'm going to name you.
What do you roll?
Oh, I got a 21. Sorry.
Oh, okay, wicked. All right, so yeah, you got it. Are you gonna up before you do this? So you got the attack. I'm gonna get you to do a charisma roll to see how over you can get with the fans.
That would be a 16.
Yeah, so he gets out of the sharpshooter. He gets to the ground. He kind of gets back up to his knees, and I just realized. Oh yeah, we're good. Chill out. He's kind of like a little dazed, and you're just getting the crowd going. What chant do you want to say to the crowd as you signal for the end?
If you loot and pollute, you get the boot.
So are you actually gonna knee him, or are you gonna kick him? With
it's still gonna be a knee. I didn't say it made sense. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get my character over, brother. I don't know, a few guys in the back mentioned it, but I don't know, it just feels
I thought you were gonna do a kick, a super kick of some sort, but
oh no, I'm just going into stupid indie stuff now. I'm sorry.
It's cool. All right, so you got your good phrase, and everyone's loving it. And you go for it, and you knock this guy out. He's out cold, and the fans are going wild. And wow! It's at this moment you hear a boom, and it's not like the sound of the pyro. Actually, it's as if the pyro went off, but you don't see it right away. You notice off in the distance outside of the Gladiator's dome. You notice a big plume of very big black smoke coming out from what looks to be the Senate.
Would it be worth even rolling a perception check to see if I can see anything beyond that, or is it just like giant puff of smoke in the distance?
Giant puff of smoke in the distance. You know it's from the Senate, and it's kind of like in that area, like the Senate district. You are kind of like a superhero in this sense. Like you're like the gladiator guy, but like also.
Okay, so what's going to happen? I am going to just spin to the referee real quick and scream, "I win, right?"
Yeah, and so like everyone's like super distracted by the fact that the this massive like explosion happened out in the distance, and then I wonder what the word would be. Like I guess the commissioner, the head honcho, you know him as Kai Anders. He's bald. He has a massive like black goatee.
Okay.
And it's like really long. And he's like, "Oh yeah, and your winner." Sorry. And your winner, Sparp. And the crowd goes wild.
I'm gonna give a little wave. Thank you, everyone. Buy my merch. I gotta go, and I boogie.
And so Kai goes, "You heard it here, folks. Buy Sparp's merch. Sparp's gonna go save the day."
Hey, hang on. I'm gonna make a point to say this because I don't know how much of a dick of a DM you're gonna be. I grab my axe and then I skadoodle.
Yo, I automatically assume you have all your gear.
Just making sure. I've had DMs that pull that shit.
Yeah, totally fine.
That's how I accidentally left a wagon full of shit on the other side of the map.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way. You're gonna just like pretty much hop. You're gonna be like, and you have like the charisma, the charisma of a saint, and you're just gonna just book it through the crowd. You're gonna run through the crowd out the exit. You're gonna run towards the giant plume. Ellie. Just one sec.
Watch the stress very pop for a while. So read any good books lately, anyone?
So, go on. Go ahead.
Honestly, I think what it is that she's upset I'm not also sitting on the couch.
Probably. All right.
But, like...
So the massive dog monster is incredibly upset. So I'm just gonna rub its butt, which tends to calm it down some. So our party, we go back to our party who's on the ship. Nami is piloting this thing, and we're just heading straight towards the giant explosion that we see in the distance. Actually, how's she doing? She's gonna roll. Okay, so she's able to just kind of point the ship towards the plume, and she actually says, By the way, guys, I'm normally not the one who actually flies this thing, so we're just gonna hope for the best, okay? And she starts kind of just turning the large Ellie, turning the large, like almost like a pirate ship steering wheel towards the giant plume, and it's getting a lot closer. You're probably you're about 300 feet away now. It's some understanding one of you guys has feather fall, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Nami kind of looks at you and goes, "We're gonna need to jump to get down there in time. When you're ready, cast it, and we're all gonna just jump."
How many of us?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you should be fine. Its feather fall works on a group.
Assuming that Shoes and or Stumbleduck could backpack on someone, because 5 is supposed to be the max.
Shoes is going to be on top of Mordai's head anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, don't we also have this teleportation cloak thingies?
Now those are the blink cloaks.
Like, can't we just blink constantly to the ground?
Yeah.
You'd blink to the ground if you wanted. That's totally fine.
You could just blink to the ground.
Yeah. So Elaine and
oh, wait,
I guess you two kind of both kind of got the.
I was gonna say, who has a cloak right now?
I do, and does Lunar have the other cloak?
I actually can't remember.
I bet she does.
Because I know I have the second cloak. Meaning someone else does have the other one. I'm gonna say
She has the cloak.
Okay. I was gonna say if like Addie doesn't remember having it and Jay doesn't have it because Jay has a cool looking cloak, then I'm pretty sure that it is Lunar.
Yeah, so Lunar has one, and you have the other.
Yeah.
You can cast Featherfall on everyone else and just blink down.
Yes.
So generally, then what we do is we're gonna basically just have everyone jump, aside from Elaine and Lunar. They're gonna both blink down. And that should be good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you go ahead and cast Featherfall. Everyone kind of just runs and jumps, and it's kind of a scary thing because it's like 300 feet away, and you're just like, oh god, I hope this works. And then Elaine's able to cast Featherfall on everyone else, and their fall is okay. I might say it's actually about 60 feet, just to make sure that Featherfall is fine. And Elaine, I'm guessing you then jump?
Yes.
Okay. And so Lunar goes to jump, and actually, yeah, natural one, trips. And falls and cracks her head on the side of the ship and is knocked out. So everyone else has jumped. You've blinked, and
Can I give her an apple to make her feel better?
You're already off the ship, friend.
Oh.
Stumbleduck just kind of like throws it up and just like hopes it gets there. I want to make it clear that Choose screams the entire way down, and because this isn't exactly like a fast fall, it's a lot of like scream, deep inhale, scream, deep inhale the entire way down. Just like death gripping Mordai's horns. Oh, we were supposed to roll a d20. I'm the worst.
No. I just rolled a 19, so Mordai's having a great time.
Choose
Please,
did a 14.
dear God, tell me that Sparp saw the raccoon falling.
Well, the raccoon is clinging for dear life to the tiefling's horns.
Do you still have the hammock up there?
Yeah, so Choose is sitting in the hammock between Mordai's horns. Just like, was chill with the little coconut cup and everything, but now everything is fucking terrible. We are falling through the sky. Raccoon has never fallen through the fucking sky before. This is the worst.
We should have probably gave the raccoon the blank cloak.
For a second, I thought you were going to say that we should have given the raccoon a sedative. I mean...
Oh, you should have eaten the dimwit apple. Oh, crap. That would have been great.
Choose has a lot of those.
Hey guys? I'm just going to take Ellie outside again, because she's making some farting.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Pope, if you haven't had a chance to watch any older episodes, that is where Choose most often is.
Yes. I'm screaming.
As you know.
Actually, I'm really curious. Okay, Mordai with horns is 7 feet. How tall is Sparp?
Tall.
But, like, how tall?
Is Mordai about to lose his cat hat?
I mean, but, like, you have a hammock, right? But, like, Choose also, like, sitting up high. Because Choose is so short. I just might be projecting here. But...
Well, the thing is, at next level, that's not going to matter because Elaine could make it that she's the tallest one.
Oh my god, could you just imagine a super lanky raccoon? I would imagine, though, that, like, Choose's legs and little, like, front legs don't get any longer. So it's just, like, horrible, like, ink creature.
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to rethink, because I've already thought up Mordai's, like, top-tier, like, level 20 hat, and it's a skull cap with a rune carved in the top that projects a Tensor's floating disc.
That's fucking sick.
Oh my god.
Okay, so then, since we don't know how tall Sparp is, right now, you still have your cat hat. So, all is well and balanced in the world. Yeah, but the entire time that Ellie was screaming, she was just, like, turned, staring at me, and it was just like, I don't know what you want. We went outside, you peed, you took a shit, I watched you do everything. You're fine, you're golden, you had water, you ate dinner, you are sitting next to Dad, you're fine. And it's just like, this is my life with my problem child. My hairy, muscular toddler.
I have problem children too right now. I know your feels.
Okay, but there's a thunderstorm. That's legit.
It's in monsoon season.
What?
Ellie doesn't tolerate.
Anytime I see children, there's a problem.
I'm just looking up wrestling moves right now because I don't know enough things to say during wrestling scenes. So I just learned about the Cobra Clutch.
Oh yeah, Cobra Clutch, Iron Sheik, #1, USA, hot boy!
See, I just know so little about wrestling, but I do my best.
I know little about wrestling, about wrestling.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you're not wrong, though. That's the thing. But like, I've learned that the Undertaker had a really cool finisher move.
And that's a really bad finish.
the tombstone thing where he like holds somebody upside down and fucking slams them on their head.
Oh, dude, the tombstone was dope.
It was some cool shit. I mean, the more I've watched wrestling, the more I realized, my God, you could really easily kill somebody doing this.
Yeah.
Oh god, dude.
And it's just like, man, I'm glad that they're just really good at selling. That's some important shit. The Young Bucks, they also have a pretty cool finisher.
Oh, I love the Young Bucks.
They're fun and they super kick like beasts.
Well,
They killed the super kick, but I still love them.
I mean, I love watching them do it because it's perfectly synchronized and they get their legs up so high, which they're able to do in those extremely ostentatious leggings.
You know something I think would make you really happy, Nicole?
I like happy things.
Their original wrestling theme was Bob.
It's wonderful. It literally is wonderful.
I mean, my hair is growing longer. I can headbang again. That's a throwback.
and then you have the finishing moves. That's just, I'm gonna fucking tackle you, and then do the jackhammer.
Yeah. I really like watching Kenny Omega wrestle.
Kenny Omega's a riot.
Kenny Omega is my best friend, and Bailey is my best friend. And Addie's about to shoot me some shit over this. I fucking know it, but I've just, like, accepted it.
No, I'm not.
I know you. Look, and then I can tell you're fucking typing. I know what you're doing, Adam Hall. I fucking know what you're doing. Don't pull this innocent act bullshit with me because I know that literally doesn't exist within you.
Your
I'm
name's
sorry.
Adam?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
I am having my moments because I know that literally what Addie is doing right now, because I have experienced Addie trolling for how many years at this point, and I'm used to just getting shit on. So
Dude, Mom's fucking pissed.
I'm not pissed. I'm just explaining. I know what's coming, and I'm not surprised.
You rustled the raccoon.
But Nicole.
I know who is Adam.
No.
I think I
No,
just
no.
I was screaming
No.
into the void.
Not even that. Not even that. Homestuck. We deserve everything.
This is, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not
Okay.
wrong.
Brandon, this is why they are very angry. For about a good day, I did nothing but send them gifs of Alexa Bliss kicking Bailey's ass. And so now they're very mad.
But, like, how am I not going to like Bailey? Like, we all understand who I am as a person. I'm like, I like happy, adorable things. And she's like, there we go.
I pretty much did the same thing to Chris. So Nicole is a really huge fan of Bailey. So the day after Bailey got her ass handed to her by Alexa Bliss, our other friend Addie just trolled Nicole all day by sending them gifts of Alexa Bliss kicking Bailey's ass. And with how much you hate Alexa Bliss, I troll you all the time with her too, so it's really funny to me.
I want to spell fuck that Sparmpamania.
The flavor text that we're missing here that I know is that Alexa Bliss looks just like Brandon's roommate's horrible ex-girlfriend. And all that he wants to do is hate fuck her. There's the context that makes all of this make sense.
We're still live.
I know. And with our immense audience.
Okay, you know what? This is dog walking dialogue, and that is always at least it's a couple shades more blue than game.
What happens when the dog is walked stays where the dog is walked.
Outside.
Aye.
Fair.
But, yeah, that was the thing that happened.
Many things happen.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't
so-
realize I should have muted.
No, it's beautiful. Yeah, suplexes are fun. Suplexes are totally bonkers, but then there's a German suplex.
What?
You literally just like hoist somebody and then fucking throw yourself backward and like arch your back. So you just kind of go like, and like you fall too, but they're falling like way the fuck more ahead of you because they are up.
All right,
And it's some shit. But like wrestling has become such this like incredible
Video.
mashup of like gymnastics and like sheer savagery that I'm about it. And I know that indie wrestling is extremely formulaic, but I really enjoy it because there's just something so satisfying about slipping in hardstyle every once in a while. Hardstyle is where you just fucking hit somebody and not like a little bap, like you hit someone.
Strong style, friend.
Strong style. I'm the
Hard
worst.
style is the genre of dance music I really like. Although I wish you became more acquainted with that term as well.
Okay, well then I'll do that. You show me the good musics and I go, Basically.
But yes, strong style, number 1.
Yeah, strong style. It's fun. You can literally just watch people hit each other over and over again, and then they do flippy things. It's nuts. And Addie is just leaving as dog walking has ended. Our DM has walked through the door.
The flippy stuff is once you get into the junior heavyweight stuff. Strong style is just 2 Japanese people beating the shit out of each other for 28 minutes.
But then the indie stuff that Russ has shown me is all of the above. There's the flippies, there's the hitties, and then the super kicks.
So many goddamn super kicks. I remember when the super kick can finish a match.
I know.
It's just can finish a match. But
now it's just seasoning.
Then a bunch of fucking indie spot monkeys came on the scene and started throwing out super kicks like it was grandma's gumbo on a Sunday.
Yeah, basically the indie stuff is just a bunch of it's a super kick party. And
there is a promotion called Super Kicked.
So
I actually know people who work that promotion.
And it's just basically spot after spot after spot after spot.
Did you watch the
video?
video?
I mean,
sorry?
A lot of Flippy 2 spot monkey bullshit lately. I'll click the video. Fuck it.
I didn't.
It's 10 seconds. It's not even Bailey. It's
oh fuck! That's actually that was actually one of fucking Asuka's best moments.
Oh yeah,
and it's an example of a German suplex.
Is the thing I know happened.
That's Asuka versus Naya.
Okay, but see, I didn't click. Oh my god. That was so beautiful. But
I just really like the music.
Yeah, it was just perfect. And I don't know if Jay actually clicked the link.
I would have put in what you say.
Something that's a fun fact that I'm going to bring up because Josh Goldberg is here. Asuka actually beat Bill Goldberg's undefeated streak.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who did that?
Asuka. She is she basically was Japanese wrestling for like 5 years. And then she was like, fuck this, I'm going to America. And she hasn't lost since.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking dope.
Hopefully no one decides to write a taser story into it.
Don't do this to me right now, Josh. I'm having a good night. Don't mention 1998 WCW booking.
Well, there's a reason that WCW died, and...
Yes, and the reason is Vince fucking Russo.
He kills everything. Also, Hathy, when you get back, I have another example.
Nope. Oh, there's another one. Okay.
I'm trying to like collect myself before Nicole returns so I don't ruin it.
Let's just have an ad.
Oh.
I like that during this video it just like shows an audience member of a kid just like
hitting in your head.
exasperatedly watching.
Yeah, it's a great German suplex thing. I can't act.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Just waiting for them two to return.
Word.
Oh, where'd Jay go?
Caffeine, I think.
Oh, I see. Okay. But no, it's raining hella hard. I don't know if you can hear it, but
Oh, wow.
monsoon seasons are the best. It's when Arizona stops being Arizona for a bit. It's humid, it's raining, it's thundering. I don't get it.
That's weird because, you know, I love Arizona weather in January.
No, yeah, from like, I think when it starts becoming November-ish to like maybe March, the weather's fantastic. It's the best. Also, you can drive around looking at Christmas lights without having to worry about getting into an accident. It's great.
Well, I mean, you would if you're just like looking and you're not driving and looking on the road.
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about black ice.
Drive carefully, folks.
Oh my god, I did not think you said black ice for a second. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what kind of heel turn is Eddie about to make?
No, black ice. No, oh god.
I mean, I get what's happening now, but for a second, I was confused and scared.
I learned to drive. I still don't have my license, but I learned to drive in Maine, and so I drove through the rain and the ice and all the snow. It was bad.
I live in Michigan, I feel.
I think she's too hot.
Hot damn.
Any puppers? I just pooped your snoot. Oh. Just waiting on Jay.
I'd eat it.
Happy, that's another German suplex. It's one that's like a triple suplex. They're like three people. Yeah, they're like three people, and they each do a German suplex. My favorite. Hey, it's not fault. It's not my fault that one of my favorites beats the shit out of one of your favorites. It's just not my fault.
Nah.
All my favorite wrestlers are dead.
That was an unexpected addition to.
So was Eddie Guerrero's death.
Here we are now.
No, me and Russ are the only ones laughing.
I just came back to a no holds barred grudge match, and I don't know when that happens. So,
I mean,
Art.
We have a cat now.
I made a wrestling joke.
You did.
You
And
I am a
Addie,
wrestling joke.
the first YouTube link is a really good example of a German suplex. The second YouTube link is just Addie being an asshole like I expected he would be.
I had pulled up a compilation of German suplexes. And let me
Hey,
watch.
there are a ton of them. I could have linked a better one, but I just thought that one was hilarious.
Okay, so we're all good?
Let's see that again.
Oh,
So
fuck,
I
hadn't watched that with
just
sound.
imagine as that music is going, as everyone's just falling, and like Elaine's like learning how to blink for the first time. So Elaine's just like staring at like the platform where they're aiming for, and the kind of the vision starts shaking a lot, and then boom, you're right there, and you're just looking upwards as the ship is just kind of like sailing off with Lunar in like knocked out in it, and like all your friends are just falling, and it's just the arms of the angels. Yeah.
And I don't want the world to see me.
Or I was thinking more like, I don't want to miss a thing, even when I dream of you.
All of these are correct.
Yes.
Russ, just
If I could just get like Aerosmith on that, that'd be great.
There's not a single wrong answer.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Jay.
Russ, just for some context for you, I don't actually know wrestling, and I have made
I
a
know.
character who is a pro wrestler.
I know, and this is the amusing thing.
So I have been researching wrestling moves. I just learned about the Cobra Clutch,
Cobra Clutch is great. Yeah.
and what I have learned is that the Cobra Clutch suplex is one of the most Mordai things I've ever seen.
Nice. Yeah, you're basically just gonna look up Samoa Joe's like moveset, and it'll be
Yes.
fine.
Samoa Joe and TNA. Look up Samoa Joe and TNA. He's
Who?
the best. Samoa Joe and TNA.
Yeah.
I haven't really followed him in WWE, but I don't think they've given him
Yes.
anything good because I haven't seen him everywhere yet. So,
Okay.
Are we ready to continue on?
yes.
So you're falling, everyone's looking up going, shit. And Nami's like, don't worry, the ship will land itself. Let's go take care of this.
The ship will land itself 20 minutes later. My cabbages!
Oh.
It has to happen. There has to be like some kind of like vegetable truck.
Well, there was planning on it. In fact, when you guys land about maybe like 50 feet away from where it looks to be burning. And you get up, and it's like a kind of like a market, and the whole market's on fire, including but not limited to one guy's cabbage cart. And the guy's just sitting there going, "My cabbages!"
That's wonderful.
So the whole place is on fire. There's a lot of smoke going everywhere. Everyone's kind of running out. There's like a pen of animals that, I mean, they're not on fire, but they're kind of in danger. You see a house that's about to catch on fire, and you guys don't have a whole lot of time. And so what do you guys do?
Okay, so did we establish that when I change the element of spells, it has the effect of the spell instead of...
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Well, Elaine has never tried this before, so she is going to try and fire an ice-based firebolt at the fire to try to cool it down with her cool powers.
Okay, so when you do this, there's plenty of things that are on fire. I'd say there's like when you're looking down the road, there's about 5 carts that are and like little like stations that are on fire. They're all made of wood. You have the cabbage cart, which is kind of in the middle. You have the animal pen, which is on the right hand side. You have the house that's a little bit farther down on the right hand side, and then there seems to be something going on further on.
Okay, so she's going to do it on a cart first, just because she's never done this before. If she accidentally causes more fire to a cart, it's not as much as the end of the world, so she's going to test it with that.
And for this, we're going to treat it kind of like a battle. So I'm going to have you all roll initiative.
Okay. I'm going to go last.
Does that include me?
Yes, Sparmpamania again on this. I'll let you know when you do, though.
Oh,
Word.
Just let me know what you guys roll.
I think that's
6.
I got a 20, but I have +4 to initiative. So is that 24 then?
Yes.
Sick.
Yeah, totally.
Where's my initiative? Oh, okay.
I have
So,
a 5 in all, but it is the math one.
oh,
So she's got 24. That one, so Elaine's 5.
Yes.
Unnatural 20, so that's stumble next. Okay, Jay, 18.
Yep.
One more die. Sparm, what'd you roll?
6.
All right, Elaine, just because you were kind of in the middle of doing it, we'll let you try out your little magic trick here. Let's see if it works.
Okay. So, should I roll?
Yeah, go for it.
That would be an 11.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's good. I mean it's not the biggest firebolt in the world, but essentially it's funny because it looks like a firebolt, but it's like a bright blue, and as you do that, it just kind of the flame turns to frost. So you get like most of it. It's kind of just smoldering at this point, but it's still kind of on fire. And the guy at his cart, he's just trying to like pat everything down and all that. So it's not the most successful in the world, but you kind of got it. And so
Cool.
Now it's Choose's turn. What do you do, Choose?
Choose is terrified of fire, but also recognizes that there are other animals who are stuck and in danger. So is there like a little latch on the pen that Choose can undo so they can run free?
Why don't you just do it? We're gonna do a couple checks here. First off, why don't you make a perception check?
Okie dokie. That'd be a 7.
So you're not exactly sure where this gate is. You're not exactly sure if they can really get out. You find though that you can actually communicate with the rest of the animals.
Okay.
So let's just do a little role playing here. Why don't you basically hear them all going, help, 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 not okay, not okay, what's going on, help, 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 help.
Okay. So Choose is like really freaked out and then just like starts screaming at everyone, help, help, and like pointing wildly and like literally jumps off of Mordai to be like in front of everybody and is just like screaming and gesticulating toward the animals, screaming, "Help!" So there's that. Like there are tears in Cheese's eyes.
Okay. So you're gonna like basically one of the animals is kind of communicated to. The latch is right there, and they pointed to the corner of the kind of like the fence, and they point at it, and they're like, okay, it's up there. And basically, you'd have to do like an acrobatics to get up there, and then once you kind of get up there, you could do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get you to do an acrobatics check.
Sure thing. That would be a 14.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to jump up, and you kind of like you stumble a little bit. You're a little bit awkward, and you kind of just scurry up, and you get the latch, and the gate kind of opens. And when that happens, all the animals just kind of barrel out, and they kind of just start running. And one of them runs by. It's like it looks like a miniature cow, kind of. Just says thanks, and it just kind of gallops off into the distance a little bit. Okay, Stumble.
First thing Stumble's going to do is put Twig in the backpack because Twig does not like fire. Not a huge fan. And then maybe do a perception check to see if there's anything that needs immediate help.
Okay, yeah, let's do a check.
Well, that was a nat 1, so I have a 3.
So yeah, you notice like there's a lot of smoke coming up in your face, and you're not exactly like there's a lot going on. There's some carts going clearly that are on fire, but everyone's making a lot of noise and everyone's screaming, and there's a lot of animal noises, and it's kind of hard to tell what's going on.
Stumble's gonna run towards the animal noises. Fuck the people.
So the animal noises. So all these animals, Choose just released all of them, and they're all just trying to run away from the fire.
Stumble's gonna run towards them. You're on your own, bitches.
Okay, so you're gonna like chase after the animals?
Yes. I want to make sure they're okay. I want to make sure they're healthy.
Okay, yeah. So they're all running kind of like down the alley and to the right, and they're kind of just like hiding.
Mhm. Okay.
Do you want to like feed them? Do you want to give them an apple? Do you want to,
Yeah, I have actually a few apples that I want to give them.
Right, so you can just start breaking up the apples into pieces, and you kind of just like you keep the animals safe. You make sure they're not like running towards any danger. You just kind of have
one cow that said thanks and give him an apple.
Yeah, and so it's like the cutest looking, like it's got like a really big round nose, and it's just like it's got like little feet, and they look like it kind of looks like a cow if it was also a corgi.
Oh my god! I want to give it 2
like
apples.
a corgi-sized cow.
Okay, I'm gonna give that one an apple. Yeah.
You're just gonna give them an apple, and all the animals are kind of crowding around you, and they're all like, ah.
I'll break up 3 more apples, so it's a total of 4 apples for these animals. Are they healthy? Are they good?
Yeah. You actually notice? Do you have any healing abilities?
I have healing spells, and I'm totally willing to use them on them.
You should give them some berries.
Yeah, give them a berry or something like that. You notice that one of them are actually the cow is it's a little burnt, has a burn on its back. I guess some wood kind of fell and hit it.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna give them a good berry.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I'm good. Helping the cows, feeding the cows.
All right, awesome. All right, more die. What do you do?
Well, that's a good question because Mordai's top priority was animals, but
animals are taken care of.
Yeah, they seem pretty handled. So Mordai would
love the stream.
But I would like to look around and kind of reprioritize with a
good old perception check.
14 plus. Where in God's name? 15 total perception.
Yeah, so you actually hear some screaming happening. Coming from the building.
So
it's a 2-story. Basically, it's a very narrow 2-story house, and you hear some screaming coming from the top floor.
Mordai rushes in.
Okay, so Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna just rush into the house. You notice there's when you open the door, a big billow of smoke comes out, and so you're kind of like, ugh. You see a staircase that's up right in front of you. To the left is a kind of like a living room. The living room's all on fire. You kind of notice to the right of the living room there's a kitchen, and everything's just kind of pretty charred. And upstairs is there's you notice a lot of smoke is coming, like starting to billow down the stairway.
Okay, but the stairway itself is not burning.
Not really. You feel like you could probably walk up it pretty safely.
Okay. Yeah, can I go up the stairway?
Yeah, totally. All right, so you're gonna go up the stairs. And when you do, you hear this shrieking lady, just help, help, help! I'm stuck. Help, help! And so you walk up the stairs and you take a left. And when you do, you see there's two doorways. One that's open, and the closest one is open, and the farthest one away is closed.
I look in the open one.
Okay, so it's the places. There's a bed that's on fire. You're not exactly sure if anyone's in there, but the bed itself is pretty much up in flames. And you see kind of the roof is kind of catching fire as well. The roof is on fire, but it might be best to let this fucker burn. You see
Next that motherfucker's burning.
Yeah, next to the bed is a kind of like a bedside table. Across from it is a dresser, and across from that is a closet.
See, is anything... You said the roof is clearly burning, the bed is on fire. Well, I mean, shit, how do we sleep when our beds are burning?
Thank you so much for that. Well, you might need to burn some midnight oil on this one.
This is too good. Can I make an investigate check on the... What's up?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Can I make an investigate check on the closet and just see if it looks dangerous or if it looks like safe to open?
Yeah, why don't you make a check?
Well, hot damn. I think I know what my bonus is. It is... Yeah, that's what I thought. 17 total.
Yeah, so you notice that it's okay to open?
Yeah, I go for it.
Okay, so you see there's a lady kind of huddled in there, and she's shrieking, help, help, you gotta help my son, my son's in the other room, I didn't see him, I don't know what happened, this is all really scary, and she's kind of frantic and kind of like in shock.
Mordai puts a hand on her shoulder. Ma'am, I will help your son. Can you get out safely?
I don't think I can. I burnt my leg, and and you notice her leg is a bit singed. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm just so worried about my son.
Is the fire spreading toward the closet?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, and between the closet and the dresser is a window.
All right, I want to look out the window.
You look out the window?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you do, you see your friends trying to put out, you see Elaine trying to put out the cart. You see Choose who's hanging off of the gate. You see Stumble handing out apples essentially to all the animals. and you see Elaine doing the spells, and you actually see this massive orc just like barreling through, into the marketplace, and yeah.
How far is the big orc from the building?
Kind of, I would say about 15, 20 feet.
All right. When I takes his hammer, use the haft and smashes out the window.
Okay.
Hey, big guy! Come here and catch!
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna throw this person?
When I grabs the lady and says, "All right, ma'am, just hold on to your butt."
Oh my god. Okay, you're gonna throw him. So you both. First off, you're gonna do a strength
Yup.
check. Yeah.
You're shitting me.
What did you roll?
This is literally life or death.
And what'd you roll?
Crit fail.
No!
So you pick her up and you just like trying to like shove her out the window, but her foot gets caught, and like she starts going spinning, and it's about like I don't know, like 20, 25 feet up. She goes spinning. Barb, you're gonna try to catch this person. I'm assuming.
I am.
You're gonna have to actually do it at a disadvantage.
Okay, question.
Okay.
Do I notice this with my passive perception of 17?
Yeah, you totally see the screeching lady spiraling out of the second or so story building.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll now.
Yeah.
Not 20.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Unfortunately, you're at disadvantage, so you have to roll again.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Just rolled 2 nat 20s.
Oh, that one would be a 16.
Thank God.
Yeah. Okay. So, she's just spinning and screeching, going, "Ah, what have you done to me?" Ah! And it's just spinning out of control. And Sparp just runs up, just like kind of like who's the person I'm thinking of?
Conway
And-
20.
Pardon?
Conway 20.
Yeah, sure. Just kind of books it up and just like jumps out and catches this person and just kind of rolls and is able to like save this person. This person was about like 3 feet away from just landing headfirst onto concrete, and you just snatched him out of the air. And
No other way.
yeah,
There were probably like 5 other ways, but it was the only one nearby.
okay. So I'm gonna count that as now. Sparp, what do you do? You've caught this person.
I am going to place this woman on her feet and say the following.
I'm a gran luchador, esta agua. Carrera rápidamente, Rome el fuego. Vamos, vamos.
And I run into the building.
Okay, so I'm gonna count that as your turn. Elaine, what do you
It's
do? You just,
HTC.
yeah, of course. Elaine, you just saw a really weird series of events happen. and and you've never like really seen this person before, and yeah. What do you do? You still have the cabbage cart, all the other market, the market quantity. The market stalls are kind of ablaze. No one else has really kind of come around, but the fires are growing.
So right now, the carts, there's a lot of carts that are still on fire. And is that the only building that's on fire?
There's some other buildings that are very close to being at risk of catching a blaze next to it. But so far right now, all you can see is that one. What's your perception? Your natural perception, 17?
Yes.
You hear some more screams happening up ahead.
Okay, I am going to run in the direction of the screams.
Okay. When you do, you see a lot more. There's more areas that were on fire, and at this point, you are led to believe that this wasn't necessarily a natural fire.
Okay.
And kind of off in the distance at the other end of the street, you see a very large, heavily armored person, very shadowed, and it almost seems like there's like a dark mist hanging around them. And they're slowly walking away. What else is there? There is. So you have that. You have a few more carts. You have a kiosk, and you have a yeah, well, you know what, we'll just say you have a few more kiosks, and one other house, and the house is ablaze as well.
And the screaming that I heard, house, or was it just the kiosks I got to?
Oh, actually, right. So kind of like behind the kiosk in the middle of the road, you actually see a body. And you kind of just see the hand of it kind of laying on the ground, and it's starting to smolder a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and check if the person is unconscious or straight up dead.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and put out the fire, like, by them with prestidigitation. And it could only do, like, the size of a campfire, so it's not a lot of fire stopping, but
okay,
it could kind of stop some fire.
You see, when you investigate the body, why don't you just roll a d20 for me, just for the investigation check to see if they're alive.
Okay. That would be a 21.
Okay, so when you see them, you can kind of hear them gasping for air a little bit. You see, when you look at them, their hands are all like charred, and it looks as like she was putting her hands out when some sort of like fire spell was unleashed on her, and so her hands, all of her arms are burnt. Her chest is like smoldering. It looks pretty bad, and you actually don't think she's gonna make it. But she's like kind of like mouthing words to you, and you can't quite hear her.
Does it seem like she might last long enough for me to like call Addie over, call Stumbleduck over?
I mean, you can try,
Okay.
but you think that like this might be it, and they're just like really kind of just they're missing a thumb, and they're just kind of reaching out to you like this, and going. And you can't quite make out what they're saying.
Okay. They probably aren't making enough movement with their lips for me to tell, but perhaps if it makes a difference.
What's that?
Well, they're not able to really speak well because of the damage, but I'm saying if it makes a difference, I could read their lips. That is.
I guess you have that spell too that allows you kind of like whisper, right?
Yes.
Do you want to try doing that?
Yes, sure. So I'll point at her and cast message and see if she could whisper back to me.
So what's your message to her?
What are you trying to say? Is there a way I could help you?
And so, very quietly, she's able to whisper back, mainly because of the ability of this magic. She says, "Royal Guard."
Fucking course it is.
And then she's gone.
Okay. I'm going to send a message to I guess Stumbleduck anyway, just because that was the last person that Elaine noticed, like,
Okay.
isn't dealing with stuff, and I'm gonna say I think that Royal Guard or the Cabal did this.
Okay.
I'm going to follow someone, and I'm going to start following the shadowy figure that I saw.
So did I hear that in my head?
Yeah.
Stumble is slightly concerned that a little girl's following shadowy figures, but Stumble also doesn't care that much about Elaine.
Stumble believes in the powers of Chris Hansen.
So, right? Stumble.
Why don't you have a seat, Mr. Shadowy Figure?
But say Stumble quickly starts making a pot of like lemonade, thing of lemonade, so they can have a nice little cup with it. Stumble's still concerned. Oh, is it my turn? I have no clue. What just happened?
Actually, I just muted myself, but it is in fact Nami's turn.
Okay, now me go.
Did she roll the 1?
Hmm.
So, and she didn't have any bonus. So she actually is like looking around and like seeing all of this crazy shit that's going down. And she does an investigation check. Crits. Wow. Okay, so if she critted, she would have noticed there seems to be some sort of I guess she would notice that. She notices a kind of defunct, because you notice this street kind of being a little bit dirtier than the rest of the streets in the area, which leads you to believe that this is kind of like the poorer place in Capital. It's usually where the Senate senators kind of like to quickly go if they're not wanting to pay a lot of money for something, but they just want to or they want to get some kind of on the low. So she actually notices a kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a sprinkler line system, and she goes to attack it. That doesn't. Okay, so she gets it, and she just kind of fires an arrow off at it, and the whole thing ruptures, and the carts or the market stalls on the left-hand side are all getting doused with water, and then she books it towards Elaine. So it's Choose's turn.
Does Choose know where Mordai went?
Yeah, you would have seen Mordai jump into the flaming building, and because the stall is right next to it, you also notice this giant big orc running in after there as well.
Okay.
I think another excellent question is: does Choose know that Mordai is fire resistant?
No, Choose doesn't know that because Choose didn't get to see the fire resistance in action before.
Extra stress.
So Choose is terrified, and Choose runs into the building after Mordai.
Okay, so you see, you're kind of you are right behind Sparmp. So we're actually going to change the initiative a little bit here. Stumble, what are you going to do next?
Well, Stumble is still, petting and feeding these animals. Got the message from Elaine. Not really that concerned. It's really her business. Doesn't really have an emotional connection with her.
Okay.
She did appreciate Twig a bit, but I don't really feel like she meant it. So there's no rush back, but Stumble is just stumbling along, trying to get to the rest of the people to tell them about Elaine, but no rush.
Either the party is either gone to Elaine or gone into a flaming building. Out of the two, what would Stumble do?
Who's in the flaming building again?
So Choose, Sparmp, and Mordai are all in a burning building.
Gonna follow the raccoon.
Okay,
no. Actually, I lied. Can I take that back?
Yeah.
Not going in the burning building. Choose is important, but Twig is way more important. Gonna follow Elaine.
Okay, so you're booking it after Elaine, and you're pretty much running with Nami. So we're gonna just move over to what happens in the burning building for right now.
Fair.
So Choose has gone in. Some more die. So you just toss someone, you're like, and so you just have this massive sense of relief that this weird orc, who looks very flashy, and you kind of look like you kind of have a suspicion you know what this person does. So the building's starting to go down, the room's starting to get really hot. What do you do next?
I mean, Mordai is kind of in a glass case of emotion right now. Serious dip in confidence, having massively fucked up getting that lady out of the building, but also relief because she is still out of the building and she's fine. And there's this massive dude rushing in who is clearly at least a little bit competent. but also the building is definitely coming down.
I think you also probably would have noticed Choose coming in.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. Which is, a mix of relief and stress, because having Choose nearby, like, hey, it's my cat friend, it's my hat, awesome. But also, oh no, my cat is running into the burning building. This is not optimal. And also, there's a kid. So all of those emotions in mind, Mordai's going to try and exit this room back into the hallway and look toward the closed door.
Okay. When you open the door, assuming you're opening the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so you open the door, you see a room similar to what you just saw. It's a little bit smaller, except for about 2/3 of the floor is burnt out. Like it's collapsed.
That's going to make it really hard to get on the floor. And it's going to be even harder for us all to walk the dinosaur.
God damn it. I fucking knew it.
And unfortunately, the sun's not there. Who is there is the dog. The dog is just kind of cowering in a corner.
Shit, is there enough floor to reach the dog?
I don't know if you could jump on your own.
Quick, put it out.
I know what needs to happen.
Okay. We're gonna switch to Sparmp.
Okay, so Sparmp is running in this burning building.
So what you see when you open the building, you see the stairway that's starting to get a little smoky. You see a living room that's on fire. You see a kitchen off in the distance. You see a hallway going next to the stairway, and it turns right. You're not exactly sure what's over there. You saw Mordai upstairs, and yeah.
I suppose now is as good a time as any to bellow out, "Who the fuck's here?"
So you're gonna yell?
Yes, specifically, "Who the fuck's here?"
Okay. Okay. Oh, so you don't actually hear anything.
Great. I mean, I just watched the woman get thrown from the second floor of a building. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that I should be on the second floor of this building. So I'm going to fucking skadoodle.
Okay, you're gonna make your way up.
Yep.
Okay, choose. What do you do?
Choose also saw the lady get thrown from the second floor, right? So Choose also runs up to the second floor.
I need you to make just quickly a perception check for me.
Okie dokie. That's a 12.
Okay. You hear a lot of noise going on. It's really loud. The fire's really roaring. You hear a whimper of some sort. You're not exactly sure where it's coming from.
Shit. Okay. Well, regardless, Choose is still running up to the second floor, so I guess following Sparmp.
Okay. So you guys are all upstairs. You notice the room where the lady kind of came out of. You see Mordai at the end of the hall looking through this room. Now you're all together. Do you guys want to talk to each other? Do you want to just communicate to each other?
The fuck, bro?
Choose rushes to Mordai.
I'm assuming that I see Choose rush over to Mordai.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is the weirdest looking gopher I've ever seen. I've had that line planned for a week and a half.
I'm so happy.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm assuming that I can see burning floor dog shit.
Yeah, you can see everything. You all can see everything. What are you guys gonna do?
So probably not a lot of time here. Unless you have some ideas, we're gonna go ahead.
Can Choose understand the dog? Choose should be able to understand the dog.
Yeah, and so you hear the dog whimpering. Where's Sam? Sam, where's Sam? Sam, where's Sam?
And Choose says, Sam? Sam, lady?
No,
Who's Sam?
boy.
Okay, so Choose grabs whatever part of Mordai that Choose can and goes, boy, fine boy, dog, help,
Sam is the boy?
Sam, boy.
The gopher can talk?
A bit. Can you look around for a boy? There should be a boy named Sam.
Word! And I guess I run back downstairs to find a boy named Sam.
Meanwhile,
So, okay, so you have the
It's our time.
So you're gonna. What are you gonna do? Just tell me what you're gonna do.
We've had this plan for so long.
for fucking weeks, Mordai's gonna throw Choose.
Okay, you're gonna throw Choose. You're gonna throw Choose at the dog.
Not
I
necessarily
help dog.
at, but like
Yeah,
toward.
towards dog, and just that's it.
That's the plan for now.
Okay. So you're both
No,
gonna.
hold on. Should we really be trusting Mordai to throw another thing?
What are the odds? What are the
Okay.
odds of 2 crit fails in a row?
Well, you're
Before
both
you
gonna
said
roll.
something low. After?
Your Choose is gonna roll a dexterity throw, a saving throw. You're gonna roll a strength throw.
Choose is definitely not a finesse weapon, and I'm proficient in strength range attacks.
So roll
Well-
a strength.
Choose got a 24.
That did not go up. Fucking
You got a 20.
nat fucking 20.
Yes!
Okay. So do you guys want to just like say how this all goes? Or do you want me to describe it?
Okay, I need to know, is there like a window behind the dog or something?
Totally.
Okay, how big is the dog?
About a little bit smaller than Ellie.
Okay, so bigger than Choose.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's like kind of like a Welsh or a Scottish Terrier kind of looking dog.
Okay, but like Mordai got a nat 20 and Choose got a fucking 24.
Yeah. So you guys have got the rolls. How are you saving this dog?
So my thought is that Mordai fucking chucks Choose so goddamn hard that Choose is able to, like, with the sheer momentum of everything and that awesome 24, like, soars across, like, you know, lips pulled back due to sheer velocity that is happening, right? This raccoon is fucking soaring. And, like, mid-air kind of, like, turns self so that Choose can wrap their little arms around the dog and then, like, does a cool kind of half flip over the dog and kicks off of the wall, and there's still enough, like, velocity, momentum bullshit going that Choose can propel self back to Mordai with the dog. That was a nat 20 and a 24, and you've said that with a nat 20, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
So what I'm actually going to suggest is, what is your strength, Choose?
Like strength all on its own?
Yeah.
It's 9.
Okay. So you don't have a whole lot of like strength in your arms, but I think the dog kind of picks up on what you're going to do. So you actually use like Mordai just tosses you like a football, and you just go spiraling, and you're able to like flip yourself over. You kick yourself off the wall, and you actually just like it's the action of you kicking off the wall and like grabbing the dog at the same time. The dog jumps to help you.
Thank God.
And also rolls a 20. Good dice. And so you guys kind of just are able to jump back, and when you do, choose both you and the dog kind of just pause on the edge of the collapsing floor, and Mordai is able to just grab you both and pick you up.
Yes.
You save the dog.
Yes.
Sparp.
And Mordai just, hot fucking damn!
And Shoes has just learned a new phrase and just goes, hot fuck damn! I would like to think that the dog, although not capable of speaking common, just looks at both of them and like sits on back legs and just goes.
Yeah, so you guys successfully saved the dog puzzle.
We beat your dog puzzle.
So Sparp, what do you do?
Okay, so can I assume I'm at the bottom of the stairs by now?
Yep. You just hear a bunch of screaming going on upstairs. You're not exactly sure what just happened.
I am going to try and roll a perception check, specifically to see if I can hear a child of any sort, or any high-pitched anything that shouldn't be in a burning building. And that would be a 21.
Yeah, so you totally hear a kid crying, and it sounds like it's coming from kind of like the corridor behind the stairs. Kind of like so there's a corridor, and then there's something that turns right. You hear it coming from that direction.
I mean, I'm gonna head in that direction.
All right, so you go over there, and you notice another set of stairs into the basement, and you hear the screaming.
I'm going to go down in the basement and not question anything because I'm Sparp.
Okay, so you're gonna rush down the basement, and when you do, the stairs actually collapse.
Well, fuck.
And so when you do, everyone kind of just like you fall. Just do a quick dexterity saving throw.
15.
Yeah, so you're fine. You kind of just you feel it coming down, and because you've kind of had experience of this kind of thing, you actually just kind of like run down the stairs as it's falling.
Running in the 90s.
And you just like charge to the end, and the stairs collapse, and you hear a big scream. And actually, it's the kid. You notice him underneath the stairs that just collapsed on him, and he's pinned. And there's fire. So across the room, actually do a perception check because it's fairly smoky in here.
That would be a 15.
Okay, so you see the kid. He's underneath the stairs. On the adjacent wall, you see a couple cupboards. You see a couple of like doors that are kind of like attached to the side wall. And then on the other side, you see another set of cupboards, and they have like a bunch of like kind of like cookingware, and they're all on fire.
As you do.
What do you do?
Okay, so the kid's pinned under the stairs.
Yeah.
Are you the only one here?
Yes, I'm scared. I'm
The
really
fuck
scared.
are you doing under the stairs? Stairs can collapse. Why would that be where you go?
I'm really scared. I was looking for my dog. I'm really scared.
Dog's upstairs. My friends are on it. And strength check to start moving rubble off his child. That's a net 20.
Yeah, so you just you pick up the stairs and you throw them.
While lecturing the child about hiding under stairs.
And he's like, I'm sorry, are you smart?
Look, it's cool. I'm sorry. It's been a weird day.
It's okay. So actually the kid's changed his tone quite a bit because he realizes who you are and he's like, Sparp's gonna save me.
Alright, look.
The situation is this.
There's no one else down here.
No,
right?
I'm the only one.
Alright, look. This next question is going to be very important, so I need you to really think. Is there cheese in the basement?
All our cheese is in the kitchen.
Then we have no more need to be down here. How do we get out?
Okay, so Ellie, so the basement there's the back door right there, but it's all on fire right now. Otherwise, we'd have to go through the way we came, but the stairs have collapsed.
How high up are the stairs?
You'd say they're about 9 feet up. So, how tall are you? You're 7?
Okay, yeah, fine. Sorry, Jay. 7'2". I wanted to be as tall as the Big Show.
Okay. So you're you could probably boost the kid up, but
which
I don't
is
know
what
if
I
you
was
could,
thinking.
Yeah, I don't know if you could just jump up. What's your dexterity?
Doesn't matter. Okay. So I'm gonna turn to the child. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna push you on top of the stairs. You're gonna have to pull yourself up. There's gonna be a big dude with horns and a weird-looking gopher. They will help you. Do you understand?
Yes, okay.
Everything is going to be fine. Okay?
Okay.
Everything, I specifically look the kid in the eyes, as reassuring as a terrifying-looking half-orc can look. Everything, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and roll a charisma check to...
Yeah.
Oh, I love this fucking dice. That would be a... 18?
Yeah. You just inspired this kid to
Yeah, just
my hero Sparp is saving the day, and all I have to do is get out of the building. I'm gonna do this. I'm
trying to G.I. Joe this little shit, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's gonna be a strength check to hoist the kid up.
Yeah. Kid's pretty light.
I figured. That would be a 15.
Yeah, no problem. You can just you just throw the kid up, and the kid lands. He's like, "Thanks, Sparp. How are you gonna get out?"
You said there's another door down here, right?
It's the one that's burning.
Do I see the burning door?
Yeah, you totally see the burning door. It's kind of the one that's attached to halfway up the wall. You figure it's kind of one of those basement doors that leads outside somewhere, but you don't really have stairs for it. You can potentially reach it, but it's burning, so you can do what you want to do on that.
There's a burning door down here. I look at the child and scream, "Mehicho! Impusca y tu madre! Cuidade!" And I'm going to try and barge and jump through the door.
Okay, so that's gonna be a non-athletics check.
I figured, yeah.
Go ahead.
Acrobatics, would that work?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, Dice, now's not the time to let me down. This is the difference between Spark Space being marketable or not. I could fuck you if you had a vagina. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, so you don't even get any fire damage either. You just kind of hold yourself over, and you kind of just. How do you want to do it? How do you want to jump into this thing? Because
I want to just full on flying hawk style shoulder tackle my way through it.
yeah,
Preferably while screaming yeet.
Yeah, you totally get it. You bust through, and you're able to kind of jump outside. There's a bit of a stairway, but your momentum just kind of rolls you out, and you roll out of the building safely.
Sweet.
Now, what do Mordai and Choose do?
Well, Mordai picks up 2 animals and runs out the fucking building.
Okay, so you're just gonna leave the child?
Isn't the child downstairs?
He's downstairs.
Yeah, we don't know that the child exists.
Yeah.
We don't know the child's whereabouts.
Yeah, you're
the
right.
child is supposed to find them.
Kid better be screaming or
So
something.
so you guys run down the stairs?
All right, so Mordai lofts a raccoon up into a
Hammock.
hammock,
And has
picks
the dog
in one arm, and runs down the stairs.
And so at the end of when you get to the bottom of the stairs, you turn to the right, and you see the kid. He's in little pajamas that are a little scorched. He's a little dusty, and he's kind of just scared a little bit. And there's a log that has fallen over in between the corridor between you and him. And he's just like, I'm scared, help! And the only other way really around is through the living room and the kitchen.
Does the log look like it's holding anything up right now?
Yeah, you gather that it's fallen under, and if it were to collapse, the whole ceiling would probably go down too.
Fuck.
It's okay.
Nicole, thoughts?
Okay, so in order, I'm just gonna keep pausing awkwardly until Russ meets himself.
Sorry.
It's okay. So the only way that we can really get to the kid is through another room, right?
I mean, I feel like Choose could totally get around the log to the kid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we can all see the kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then Choose is cognizant of the fact that we just have to go through another room to get back to Mordai.
You have to go through 2 rooms, but yeah.
Okay, go through 2 rooms. Then Choose is going to crawl past the log.
Is Choose cool going through 2 burning rooms?
Choose is terrified, but Choose is feeling really fucking hopped up on adrenaline right now.
Well, yeah, because hot fucking damn.
Yeah, hot fucking damn. Choose is good off of this badass maneuver that we've just pulled off, and Choose just little back legs somehow hanging onto horns, hangs in front of you, kind of like Spider-Man style, and just looks you in the eyes and nods, and then dashes under the log to the child.
Okay, so you dash. You're actually going to take a little bit of fire damage because it's right there.
Fair.
Let's see.
For Choose.
So you actually only get one point of fire damage.
Okay.
And you see you're a little singed, but you get your way over to Sam, and Sam just kind of just goes over to you and goes, "What are we gonna do? How are we gonna get out?"
Sam, follow. And so,
and at that point, Sam just goes, "Did you just talk?"
Yes.
I told you the gopher was weird.
So Choose is gonna kind of grab the kid by the pajama pant because Choose isn't particularly tall, and runs into the nearest room to navigate back.
Okay, so you guys make your way into the kitchen. In the kitchen, you see an assortment of things. The kitchen's kind of on fire. On the kitchen table, you see melted cheese and bread. And you see in the living room the kind of like the couch and the walls are kind of on fire. But you feel like you could probably make your way through there. Go for it.
Okay. Choose gives like a heartbroken passing glance at the melting food on the table. And is also still fairly scared and has now learned a new word. So is just like holding onto this child's pant leg while like kind of going as fast as a fucking raccoon can and just going, fuck, 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 fuck. Navigating this child back to Mordai.
Okay, so I'm gonna get you to do a dexterity saving throw.
You sure as shit are. That's a 9.
Okay, so what happens is a log actually falls down and...
At least let it hit me and not the child.
So it does. So you are kind of like running through the living room, and you notice this log starting to come down, and you kind of shove Sam, and it does 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Of fire damage, and now you're pinned.
Okay.
So Sam gets to the door. You're pinned. Mordai has a dog in its arm.
Okay. Does Choose have the opportunity to just yell, "Sam, go! Sam, go"?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Sam's able to get to Mordai.
Sam, go! Sam, go!
I'm just throwing this out there. Am I still just laying on the ground?
Yeah, you're behind the building. It might take you a little while to get around.
To be fair, we don't know where you are.
Whenever you decide, like, you want to rework me into it, just assume I'm running back in the building. Because holy shit, that actually worked.
Yeah, okay, so you're going to take about, like, a turn to get around.
Oh, that's no problem. I just wanted to make my intentions known.
Yeah. Mordai, you see your beloved Choose get pinned down by a log that's on fire.
Fuck. The kid's coming to me, right?
Kids right next to you. You're at the door with the dog.
Is there a clear path between me and the door?
Yeah, totally. Like the door's right there.
Okay. All right. I am definitely going to get some judgment for this, but purely based on the fact that it's wide open from me to the door. Like, in one motion, put the dog down and shoo the kid and the dog to the door. Yeah. And I'm going to bolt for the fucking raccoon.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. So the kid is safe with his dog. And the dog, they kind of just book it outside the door, and you kind of go towards the log. Do you try to, like, pick up this flaming log? What do you do?
I don't know. I mean, same question as before. Is it like load bearing?
You asked if the log was load bearing?
Yeah.
No. Well, you're actually not 100% sure because the log kind of came down from the ceiling, and one of them kind of fell to the side, which is what's pinning Choose in a way in which it hasn't killed Choose. But you think it might be load bearing a little bit.
Just a hot second.
Because the building's on fire.
Oh my god, yes. I take out my trusty crowbar.
Why?
And attempt to pry the log up to get Choose a little room to get out.
Alright, you're going to need to do a strength check.
Yup. And damn it, now I forget what a crowbar does. Hang on.
I'm really happy that you're doing this because my idea would have caused me significant damage, probably.
That's fair.
Okay, using a crowbar grants advantage to strength checks where the crowbar's leverage can be applied. Are we in agreement that it can be applied?
Yes.
Yeah. I have a crowbar because I fucking bought one when we started.
Smart.
Yeah, that's cool. Go for it.
Thank God for advantage.
I'm actually kind of kicking myself because a crowbar would have made a really good secondary weapon for Sparp.
See, this is just like raw strength.
Yeah, totally.
Well,
Same, honestly.
Mordai's having a bad day for strength.
Oh, fucking you.
So how fucked am I? 13?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10, and I have a bonus of 3.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Choose. You're gonna have to do like let's say a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, cool. That's a 19?
So with that, that's enough for you to kind of just squeeze out. You're also gonna take another bit of fire damage. 7. Take another. How much health do you have?
Well, am I taking 7?
Yeah.
Okay, I am currently at 3 HP.
Okay. So you're doing pretty.
Shoes is doing quite poorly.
Yeah, Choose is doing pretty low, but you're able to squeeze out, and both of you are able to get out of the building.
Yeah, Mordai is definitely just gonna like wrap up and carry Choose the rest of the way out.
Yeah, totally. Cool. You guys get out of the building and you meet Sparp at the entrance as Sparp kind of runs in to see if he can help you. You guys kind of run out.
Like as soon as I see Sparp, just like lock eyes and then pointing, like running up. Just massive high five.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, wow, are you fucking kidding me? That's a nat 20 to high five?
Yeah, so you guys just do like this amazing victory pose.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah.
What?
You'd rolled a 22.
I did not.
Oh.
Did you just roll a nat 1 to high five?
Mordai's really tired, okay?
It's a stressful day.
So what happens in this case? Does it
What did you
equal
roll?
out to like an okay high five?
I don't.
If it's a critical miss, just let me know.
No, yeah, sorry, it's a critical miss.
Okay, so what happens is both of you lock eyes and you realize you guys have just saved the day and all the family members got out and you're like, yes! And you guys both like
fucking damn!
You both like jump up in the air and do like spins to do a high five, and Sparp just looks amazing, just up in the air and just doing a 720, almost does like actually does a flip. It's a flip to do a high five, and you trip. You just jump up and you trip on a cobblestone and you just roll. And Sparp is able to land
still connect.
Yeah. There's no connecting high fives. And Sparp just realizes what happens and just kind of like looks down, kind of shakes her head a little bit and does one of these. Okay, so that takes us to the other half of our party. Cool.
Is Josh still alive?
Josh? Josh, you still there, buddy?
To be fair, Josh Goldberg wanted this to end 46 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You
No,
there,
no.
bud?
I think Josh has work tomorrow.
I am.
Yeah,
Hey, Josh. You have to go?
Yeah, I think that now would be a good time for me to sleep.
Okay, so let me just close off everything.
Okay.
So as Nami and Stumble runs up, you start chasing after this cloaked figure who's all in black and has smoky, has a mist around him. Turns to you, and it's someone you don't quite recognize, and puts their hand out and fires a firebolt at the floor. And as it flashes up, when you look at him, it disappears. And that is where we're going to end our party. Story for tonight.
Sounds good.
Save the day. Everything's kind of like all the market's starting to get put out because of Nami's ingenuity and triggering the sprinkler system. People were saved. The cabbages were even saved. The cart, not so much. The guy's just screaming out, "My cabbages!" And so far, you guys kind of just saved the day. Who is this figure? We'll find out next time.
I think it's Old Man Jenkins.
Old
Turn
man.
on and fucker stealing my petunias.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Thank.
I mean, is anybody gonna help choose who's like very near passing out?
Yeah, I got like $5 and some bubblegum on me.
I have the healer with me.
Yeah, it's pretty safe to say at this point you guys are all going to kind of collect each other, come back to each other after the mysterious figure disappears, and it's pretty safe to say the Nami's like, well, we have to report on what just happened here. We're going to take you guys straight to the Senate and get you guys cleaned up, and you guys are able to go to the it's kind of like the Senate. Kind of like a hotel for all people who kind of go there to. You guys are able to kind of get a couple of rooms and get cleaned up, and you all go back up to full health and get all your spells back.
I do just want to make it clear that they will be able to catch up with me because Stumble is not running off after a wave. Stumble is walking at a moderate pace, taking his time, not going to get out of breath, doesn't really care that much.
Nope, that's cool. Your apathy is noted.
So are we gonna do the thing that you said we were gonna do?
What's that?
You said we were gonna level up.
Yeah, you guys get to level up.
Yay!
You all get to level up to level 3. It's that note. We can end our cast for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night. Bye.